Hey everyone, you're watching another episode of Treasure Corals, and in today's video I'm going to talk about some really exciting products that I personally had part in putting together. So let's get started. As a creator of an online tool for all aquarists out there to take measurements of your parameters, Aquatic Log, both website and the iPhone and Android application, I'm super passionate about water parameters and testing them. So I still do a lot of this by hand, once in a while sending an ICP test. And when I do this, I primarily focus on alkalinity. I also check my phosphates. Once in a while, I check my nitrates. And then the oddball test would be for particular things like quarantining the fish with copper, sometimes checking my magnesium level, and sometimes geeking out with a few other parameters. Existing test kits come in different boxes, whether this is old style, new style, or maybe something made out of paper. And while this is great for storage and it protects your equipment, if I'm using something daily, I prefer something a little bit more modern, something that I can easily access. I can dry out different vials so they're not just laying down horizontally. And I thought of quite a few different solutions, but then eventually I came to 3D printing world, and I was fascinated by the vast options that are in front of an aquarist. So I have a tray where I lay down all of my test kits, and I want something that I can easily grab. Everything is in one place. I can operate it with one hand. There's no spilling. It's all gonna dry out, and everything is in its place. So after some careful thinking, and then basically going through a pile of different prototypes. I've started with this alkalinity test. I've gone through probably 20 different prototypes, printed them out, handled them, and then eventually I've settled in for something that I think is optimal. So I want to present this particular storage or caddy for alkalinity, and this I think is something that I use on an almost daily basis. I really like the form factor, the quality, and the usability. So it's very functional. So the reagent is easily accessible, and I don't need to lie it down horizontally, which sometimes would spill on me. I can easily lift the actual checker. The vials can be stored disassembled, and they also can dry out because there is a little bit of space underneath, so there's air circulation and water is gonna come out. And the syringes and everything else is super accessible. So I can even use this doing two different tests at the same time. There's also phosphate by HANA. So this is the checker for phosphate. And this particular one even has this beautiful little container where I can put all the sachets together. I'm extremely proud of this nitrate test kit holder, because this one actually has a space for the wheel, and once again everything is laid out 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C, so it's really easy to pick it up and use. And there are corresponding ones for magnesium. I never can remember all of the instructions, so this is a nice little handy way to store them. There is similar thing for the nitrate by Salifert. There is phosphorus ultra low range, and there is iodine right here, and then finally there is this copper one. So special attention was given to all the colors. Everything is color coordinated, so I'm passionate about this type of things. They matter to me, and I want to announce that if you're interested, you can visit treasurecorals.com or treasurecorals.ca, and you can observe all of these products in high quality, read up on it, and potentially even order should you wish to. So this is something that I've spent a fair bit of time thinking about. This to me is as optimal as it gets. I extremely like using this, so basically this brings me a little bit of joy every time I'm handling one of those things. I like how it looks, I like how compact everything is, it fits my tray, and I hope that you might benefit from this as well. This is all being printed in Toronto. Each one of them takes about 4 or 5 hours to print, so this is not something that is just 30 minutes and spits it out. This takes a lot of time. It's all carefully crafted, and it's all being sold under Treasure Corals brand. So check out the website. Maybe there's going to be some more announcements coming soon. With that said, I hope you're doing well. Let me know what you think. I'm sure there are many other prototypes out there. I'm not saying this is better than anything else, but for me personally, I really like it, and I hope that you will find it beneficial as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.